What is up, guys? So the motivation behind this entire video is I'm seeing a lot of young influencers with massive followings encouraging young guys to get on TRT. I'm talking about guys in their late teens, early 20s to get on TRT. That is not the way to go. That should be the absolute last resort. And who am I to speak on how to increase your testosterone? A couple of years ago, I got my blood work done and I was sitting at about 900 nanograms per deciliter when I was experiencing low testosterone symptoms. Nowadays, I'm waking up bricked with vitality, motivation, drive. I feel good, I feel strong, and it just boils down to your lifestyle, okay? These influencers, the same ones that are hopping on TRT, these young guys, are also the same guys that say, oh, you should start your morning off by eating oats. Brother, oats lower cholesterol. If you know anything about testosterone, cholesterol is the building block of testosterone, okay? So if you lower it, of course you're gonna be low T. These are the same guys that are promoting long distance running for cardio. Long distance running boosts cortisol. If you know anything about the cortisol testosterone relationship, as cortisol goes up, test goes down because test gets converted into cortisol. So before you hop on TRT, brother, watch this video from start to finish, implement what you see me doing. This is just a random day in my life. Implement what you see me doing and just see how you feel. TRT and exogenous hormones should be your last resort because you're a young man. You shouldn't be experiencing low T. Okay, so watch to the end of this video, try out some of the things that I do, and I guarantee you're going to be feeling 10 times better in no time. There's no need for TRT.
Having high testosterone is based on a quality sleep foundation. If you're sleeping 6 hours, you need to bump that up to 8 to 9 because men who sleep 2 hours more than those who sleep 6 hours have double the testosterone levels. And they get outside into the sun straight away for a nice grand rising.
Why didn't you grab a chair?
No.
And then I'm hydrating with fresh orange juice and coconut water because you haven't drank anything all night.
One of my favorite little tricks for when I'm doing my morning walk, just doing it on the treadmill because it's just easier, okay? And I don't live in the friendliest of neighborhoods, so for me, I just prefer to come down here. It takes me like 20 seconds to get in here, use the treadmill just for 20 minutes. While I'm on here, it's just to get some easy steps in, get the day going. I like to use some wired headphones and listen to the Bible audiobook. This is just a neat little hack that I do. It's kind of like habit stacking. And basically in 20 minutes on this treadmill, brother, you can listen to 5 chapters of the Bible. It's that easy, no excuses. It's a great little hack.
So walking 20 minutes on the treadmill is an easy way to get at least 2,000 steps in. And then I always finish that off with some lymphatic flow.
Alright guys, so when it comes to toothpaste, I personally use this one here, which is Grant's Australia. The reason I use this one is because there's no fluoride in it. And if you're in Australia, you can grab this from your local Coles or Woolies. No sponsorship for any products in this video. This is literally what I've been using for the past 2 or so years. Don't really know. Fluoride is a neurotoxin, lowers IQ. That's why you get the tap water stare. We don't want that. So try this if you have not ever tried a fluoride-free toothpaste. I think this one works pretty good. In my shower, I do have a shower filter that filters out all of the disgusting, toxic slop in your tap water. If you don't already know, there's a bunch of bad stuff, heavy chemicals, chlorine, fluoride, pharmaceutical residues, and just a whole cocktail of bad stuff. If you're having hair loss or dry skin, I would invest in a quality filter for your shower. 100%, man. It's a night and day difference. We are on our way to the beautiful beach in Australia, around the Gold Coast area. Gonna do some beach sprints and soak up the sun for a good hour or so. Can't wait. Do not fear the sun, okay? Just don't eat seed oils, you won't burn. Simple as that. Got to use some coconut oil just to help really get a tan and for just a little bit of protection, just because the UV is increasing for sure. Look at this, it's a bit of a busy day today. This is an absolutely beautiful spot. Can't wait, and we will see you when we get there. Forgot to say, I also had some easy to digest quick carbs, good sources before doing some sort of training, like doing beach sprints. Haven't had my actual breakfast yet, but like for example, I normally have some raw honey or some fruits or just something like that, even fruit juice. Very important to have that before you train. I don't believe in training fasted just because you're just running off of cortisol, and what is the point of that, right? Cortisol goes up, test goes down. What's the point?
A healthier alternative to sunscreen is to use coconut oil. Another quick tip to boost your testosterone by 200%, brother, is you gotta be sunning your balls, okay? Just don't do it in public. Find a discreet spot in the middle of freaking nature, brother, in the middle of nowhere, and you can sun the lower dates. Don't knock it till you try it. Just do about 5-10 minutes. This stuff works, man. This stuff definitely works. All right, we're fresh back from the beach. I'm covered in coconut oil just because we did actually spend like a whole lot longer than we originally planned to be out there, but that's okay. Very sun-kissed right now. It's fantastic. It's gonna turn into a tan. I am listening to my body. I'm intuitively craving bacon and eggs, okay? Bacon and eggs, nice saturated fats, good easy proteins. Eggs are nature's multivitamin. I'm craving that, so I'm gonna have that as my post-workout fuel, basically like a late breakfast. The sun was very intense today. I'm feeling very good, feeling alive. Forgot to mention, this is not all the food that I'm eating. As a post-workout, this is gonna be split between me and my girlfriend. So I'm not eating all of that bacon, don't worry about it. All right, so I'm just doing a bit of deep work right now. This laptop here is it's a funny story. So I basically was working as a sales rep and we did a little raffle and I ended up actually winning this laptop. So it's just an ultimate blessing. But yeah, I really needed it because behind it's this old, dusty, freaking 20-year-old laptop. So yeah, just random little story. Won this in a freaking raffle. It was awesome. But yeah, so the next couple hours or so, I'm just doing deep work, more content creation, just helping guys out in the DMs and all that. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. Just a bit of work. I'm just getting ready to hit my second workout of the day. I don't normally hit 2 workouts every day. It's just a bit split up because the beach sprints. Now I'm about to go do some lifting of some weights, basically. And this workout is more about heavy carries. Just want to get that functional, rock solid strength, basically. And just a little thing I just want to go over real quick when it comes to optimizing your testosterone. I think the biggest mindset, or the biggest thing to focus on initially is just eliminating everything that's lowering your testosterone. If you just focus on that first, instead of focusing on, let's say, buying the next shiny supplement that boosts your testosterone, before you put money and focus into that, first focus on eliminating or completely getting rid of things that are lowering testosterone. Like, focus on that first. That's going to make more of a difference. Things such as if you're still using Lynx Africa as deodorant, you need to get a natural deodorant. Things like if you're still using fluoride toothpaste, if you're still showering in toxic tap water, if you're still eating things like oats that are lowering your cholesterol, if you are constantly just chronically online, if you're not getting sunlight, you're avoiding it, things like that. If your sleep is terrible, like there's these very, very simple things that we can control that is actually going to make the biggest bang for buck in terms of optimizing your testosterone. So instead of jumping straight into, oh man, I gotta get TRT, no, focus on what you can control first, eliminate what's lowering your test or affecting your test negatively, and then go from there. That's the best way to start. Another huge thing that's going to be holding you back, not just in like tanking your test. 100%, I believe that majority of guys are addicted to prawn, or they secretly watch prawn behind closed doors and stuff, whether they want to admit it or not. That's just the day and age we live in. That's going to seriously affect you mentally, psychologically. It's going to lower your test. I don't care what anyone else says. It's going to affect your testosterone in a negative way. So if you are struggling with that, brother, I know it's a bit weird to talk about it with another dude, but just feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. There'll be a pin somewhere down below, either in the description or in the top comment. You can reach out to me. I'm not going to judge you, brother. I struggled with that for a long time, and it's one of the biggest things that if you conquer, your test and everything, every aspect of your life is just going to get 10 times better just from not having that toxic poison in your life. Okay. Felt quite hungry, so I'm not going to go into the workout feeling hungry, so I'm just having a quick pre-workout anabolic homemade chalky milk. Absolutely delicious, packed full of carbs. And I will see you in the dungeon gym. Welcome to the home gym. Not a whole lot of space. Cars right here. Yeah, just make do with what we've got. So this workout, I know it looks really odd. I'm just like stomping in place like as if I'm marching. I don't have enough space to do any sort of heavy carries, so this is the best that I can do. Like I would love to do farmers walks up and down, but I have no space for it. So I'm just working with what I've got, and yeah, it's super fun. I really enjoy this. This overhead press walk thing feels amazing for my shoulders, and my traps get a nice freaking pump. Little post-workout sand pelly. Don't mind if I do. I cut my nails. I got it. Oh yeah. Ah, that's delicious. Obviously, that is not going to be the last meal of my day. That is just yum, and it's sand pelly. So, pretty much just starting off the video here. As you can see, there's nothing crazy. You didn't see me take a single supplement. It's just very simple. Just align your lifestyle in a way that basically demands you to have high testosterone, such as beach sprints, and then we literally hung out at the beach for hours. And in peak UV, basically, did I use sunscreen? No. I used coconut oil all over my body. As you can see, I'm getting a glorious, glorious tan. But yeah, it's literally, that's it, man. Because the reason I believe a lot of young guys are struggling with low T is because I haven't actually had someone in their life teach them or guide them in an actual proper aligned lifestyle. I'm speaking more about a lot of us haven't had strong father figures. A lot of us either growing up without a dad or just with a really weak example of a strong masculine man. And now if you relate to that, me personally, my dad died when I was a kid, so basically I had to teach myself how to be a man. Taught myself these lifestyle habits through a lot of trial and error. Okay, I've done a lot of weird stuff, like I don't want to get into it, but if you need any help or you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I'm very active there. And I do have a free training module that I can link to you that basically goes over a few of these fundamental pillars, helps you out big time. And it's something that I wish when I was younger, someone had told me. Would have saved me a lot of time and a lot of wasted opportunity, you know, because I would be way further ahead than where I am now. But look, this is just how it's meant to be. So literally, if you have any questions about other ways to optimize testosterone, feel free, bro, just message me. I'm happy to reply to every single DM that I get, as long as you're not being a weirdo. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helped you out, and make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna make plenty more videos like this showcasing day in the lives. And I have way more content on Instagram as well, so go check it out there. And I will see you on the other side. Peace.